What is up, Rockwell Family Gaming Crew? It is your girl, noblesruby13, and we are playing the very first game I played on stream. This is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. We are going to do a bit of a walkthrough. I don't know how many parts it's going to be because I absolutely love this game, and it's probably one I'm going to be finishing extremely quickly. You start as a character named Miriam, who has woken up from a 10-year coma to find her friend Jebel has turned evil and is trying to corrupt the world that corrupted him and her. It is her duty to stop him from his evil ways, and we find out some secrets that if you do, you get the best ending, and we are going to do the walkthrough of the best ending, which means we're going to fight every single boss in the game. And then if you guys want to see something else like the randomizer, or if you want to see me do a boss rush, we can try that. But as of right now, let's get straight into it and have a good time. I love this game. This game is amazing. Castlevania creator did an amazing job getting the Metrovania lovers what they want in another side-scroller that is absolutely beautiful. Also, there is a character named Aurora. She is from another game. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's called Child of Light or something like that. You can actually play as her as well. We're going to play as Miriam. We're going to just do noblesruby13. We are playing as Miriam. We are going to play in normal mode. But if you guys want to see me struggle in hard or nightmare mode, let me know in the comments below, and we will definitely look into doing that for you guys.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shardbinders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shardbinders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to the kingdom of heaven. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, the steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shardbinders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jebel, the boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon for its tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
So we're gonna get a lot of weapons. We're actually going to do the knife. I'm not really good with the combat boots, but she's gonna get multiple outfits and abilities throughout the entire game. Some of them are going to be essential, some of them aren't. It all depends on when we get them. So
good, you're prepared. The next order of business is to...
I'll take care of it.
Every time Miriam kills a monster, there is a possibility of her getting a shard. The shards grant her abilities, and yes, she has a little bit of a weird scream, but it happens.
Forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start absorbing shards in massive quantities.
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can get. And if I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How do they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
Alright, I don't know if she got the shard. Okay, yeah, she did. Alright. It automatically... And the music's great, so enjoy the music while it happens. It's here. There are secret rooms. I don't remember where they are, but once we find one, I'll show you how they're opened.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up.
Dang it. So, this is a side scroller, so she's gonna get multiple abilities. We're gonna wait till it goes all the way back up, and then we're gonna jump on this platform here. It's a very, very close platform, so you have to get as close as possible to it, but you should be able to make the jump at the very beginning. So you are able to get this item right here, which is her country dress. And then we got the Gale Crawler. So we're gonna go ahead and put the dress on, giving her a little bit more of a boost. Always check to see if there is a new piece of outfit that is going to make her stronger. It is extremely important that you do that because the monsters do respawn with time. And do not judge a character by its size just because they are big. Doesn't mean they can't fall. Always look at books. Books are very, very important. From my studies, I have found the existence of the following attributes. So I'll keep it for a second so you can see them all. I already know them all, so it's really not that bad. This is a save file, very important. Alright, before we go there, we're gonna actually take a turn to the left and kill this guy. Gonna get some money, because money's gonna be extremely important in the game. Sliding on the floor tells us if there's a secret area or not, and also helps Miriam get under areas she can't do normally walking. We're actually going to go back for a second because I do like to 100% the map. It's very important to do so. There are certain requirements that require a certain amount of map to be done to get the best ending, and we're going to go ahead and do that. And then there's another chest right here. We're actually going to take a look at her outfit. You always want to do that. Got another defense point, which is very important. Now we're gonna go, do I want to go up? No, I don't. Guns are really not all that important. You can sell them for extra money. That's exactly what I do, is I sell them for extra money because they really don't do a lot of damage, and you are required to get bullets for them. Bullets do not come very easily, and they're a little bit expensive if you buy them from Dominique, which we will meet her later. So it's not really worth it. Get swords. Swords are much better. Directional powers help us get through some other areas like that. And if you're wondering why I didn't go in the above room, it's because we simply can't get there yet. We are simply unable to do so. So we're going to come back a little bit later when we have either the double jump or the inverted movement, where she can go completely upside down. It is a very useful technique, but we are not going to see that technique until like maybe 75% through the game. So, but if you're a completionist like I am, you're going to go back for that spot. So. And I do like a game that has a female protagonist. Don't ask why. I just think it's really cool that they had a female. We got a map that's going to help us see where we need to do. I know there's a better sword in here somewhere. I'm just trying to find it. Up there it is. Much better. That is going to help us tremendously. I don't like claymores unless like I'm in a very tough situation like this boss battle we're coming up to. So we are going to try our best to use the short sword and then use the claymore when we actually need it. Claymore is a little bit more harder to use because it has a hesitation to it. It has a recovery rate, and we don't really want a recovery rate. So I very, very rarely use two-handed weapons. Blue chests can be reopened again? No, they can't. Wait a minute. That is the wrong... I don't think it's the blue one. I'll let you know in a minute. We're actually going to pause. We're going to send the equipment. We're actually going to take a look at the tunic. Tunic is not as strong as the country dress. And then we get a higher mind concentration if we get the tattered scarf, which actually changes Miriam's outfit a little bit. Only that and the headpiece change her outfit. You don't really see anything else like the actual country dress, but it's pretty nice that you can see her head gear and her scarf gear, so it's a nice little touch right there. She can also level up, so that's why I'm killing as many monsters as possible, because the more she levels up, the stronger she gets. I'm not worried about getting hurt by this guy, because he's really not that much. He's just a giant pushover. I think it is the blue chest that we can reopen. Yeah, it's the blue chest. We can reopen the blue chest so that we can get more items that we need for crafting. Crafting is going to be extremely important in this game as well. I know that sounds like a broken record, but trust me, you're going to rather replicate than buy until you start getting a lot of money. Also, killing enemies will also give you items, so just be aware of which enemy gives you which item, because there are going to be some items you want multiple of, and then there's some that will give you more money, so just keep that in mind. Got some seeds. Every time we run out of seeds, we're going to want to come back here and get this treasure chest, because it's going to give us seeds every single time. Very, very, very important. Oops. The whip is nice, but the whip is weaker than the sword, so we're not going to actually use that. Red chests give us something extremely valuable, or gold. It's usually gold. Ooh, got tomatoes right off the bat. Alright, it's not like I can get to that area anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. Like any good Castlevania game, we save before the boss battle and after the boss battle because we are not dealing with this. We are not dealing with doing a boss fight over again. These bosses are a little bit better than the Castlevania ones, but we still don't want to fight it again, especially if the game goes out. More money. We like money in this game. Money is good in this game.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jibo, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any...
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jibo, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jibo, wait!
First boss. Do I have my claymore? Did I get a claymore? I think I did. Yes, I did. too.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Bloodstained.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about. Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jeeble is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village, and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jeeble my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
So we're gonna go into the village that just so happens to be the main area. We're gonna be coming back here a lot to get things we need.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
But that's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right, but we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
The waystones bring us back to the safety area. I think the only time we can't use them is when we're in,
here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them. So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this.
There, all done.
With this.
it's the same as the Claymore and it's faster.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique, so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what material. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get
It's the only reason I didn't save earlier.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you, if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power. But there is and more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
may accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around? What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Many thanks. Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside. They all have troubles that need resolving.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photograph?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try it?
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. Help.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
What?
Well,
Mary.
tell me, Miriam, because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right.
Good.
Can you plant this?
Sure.
What a bloodbath. We were slaughtered. But you're not like us. You're strong. I saw you fighting.
Oh, it was more luck than skill.
Oh, humble too. My name's Abigail. What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, might I ask you a favor? I want to give the dead a proper burial.
Of course.
But that's not going to be possible for some. In the very least, though, I'd like to bury some keepsake for each of them. A Valkyrie like you should have no trouble finding such things. Can I count on you? I'll see that you're rewarded.
I'd be happy to do it.
Thank you. Then, let me show you. Thank you.
You can find all their missions right here. books teach you new items. You definitely want to read at least every book. Some will tell you about the story of what happened to Miriam and what made her go into a coma, and some will tell you useful techniques with your swords. Your choice if you would like to read them or not. I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Another good song of the game. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't get knocked down fast. this is going to be important later. Whilst attempting to create my homunculus, I discovered a strange formation of white crystal growing on a subject. What is it? A sign, at long last, that my studies are progressing? I must observe diligently and learn all I can. The crystal I discovered appears to be multiplying slowly, but its corruption spreads through the cadaver I chose as a subject. It's a marvelous substance, neither entirely a liquid nor a solid. As soon as I have enough, I shall begin experiments to discover its other properties. I wish I could get his power like right now. Nope.
Alfred?
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
What were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way. You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The Guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense. Considering the situation we're in, he must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
gonna grab more potions just to be on the safe side.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's good work.
Got any targets for me?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my little... Kill those
Have you...
Here's what I've turned up on. You won't do it? Help my neighbor Lisa kill those murderers!
Got any targets?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help Doc kill those
Got any...
Here's what I've turned... Help my cousin Annette kill those murderers dead!
So I'm gonna heal real fast because my controller rumbles every time I'm low on health, and it rumbles like every 2 seconds, so we're not gonna...
Hi, Mir. So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. Johannes, can you tell me more about what happened 10 years ago?
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons. So they warned again and again that demons would come if people let go of their spirituality. But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
I finished the arm.
How are you, Miri?
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. That's one more villager we can lay to rest. This is the keepsake I'm looking...
Right.
Thank you. How are you?
Here's what you asked for.
This is it. This is the keepsake.
Right.
Thank you.
Alright, we do have to walk all the way back to the castle, but it was worth it. gonna try to get to one last boss battle today. Maybe two.
Fancy a ride, Milady?
Why? Are you offering one?
I could take you someplace most interesting. The rub, of course, is that obstacle standing squarely on our path. See?
I doubt I would be able to push it aside.
A shame you don't have a giant hand. Ah, the wild and crazy things one could do with a giant hand.
Hold on, let me read that for you guys. Several months have passed since I wandered into the castle. I have managed to survive thus far by rummaging through treasure chests without the monsters taking notice. Will I find something palatable today? For once, I'd like to crack a chest open to find a mouth-watering hunk of meat. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Damn, I want his power. Alright, so this can send me back to the village when I need to. Right now, I really don't need to go back to the village, so we're just gonna leave it alone for now. Oh, that's good. Oh shit, nope, 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 Rooney, nope. Not until we save. I know who that is, and we are not going to be in for a good time. We are not going to have a fun time with this at all. We are not going to have a pleasant time with this boss battle because it is Zangetsu. Zangetsu is one of the hardest boss battles in the game. But don't worry, your girl Ruby has got you covered. We're going to talk about what his powers are and what the heck they do.
Stop right there. I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Ah, and what am I to make...
Your executioner.
I'm your executioner.
Zangetsu is extremely fast. But as you can see, he does have a lot of recovery, which makes him open for vulnerability. Ooh. Let me...
Foolishness. Foolishness.
Same here. Shit. Nope, I'm gonna die. Oh shit! Damn. I'm gonna need to get a little bit more healing with him. He is extremely difficult. His attacks are very, very recovery rated. So when he does one of those big attacks, you definitely want to be behind him and not in front of him. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go back downstairs, get some more healing items. I really would want that knight's power, but it's just not coughing it up today.
I have something new. What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Then we have a deal. What are you looking to sell? Is this right? Then we have a deal. Is this? Then we have a deal. Is this right? Can I help you with something? Is this many thanks? Is that then we have a deal? Is this many thanks? Is this many thanks? Is this then we have a deal? What are you looking to buy? Is this many thanks? Is this then we have a deal? Is this many thanks? Thank you. Come back anytime.
I'd rather keel over and die than spend another moment in a living hell like this one.
Oh, don't...
Never you mind me, young lady.
Miriam.
Well...
I'll help you...
So, Susie likes to eat a lot, apparently. So we're gonna be finding her some meals.
What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with this. Great. I'll go with this.
We're not going to give them to her yet because we're going to eat them first, and that way we can buy them.
The castle itself was, but the site it rests on is, so you may find traces.
Now that you mention it.
Yes. Anyway.
All right.
Sorry, I'm just going to skip through it because I want to fight Zangetsu again. We're actually going to talk to her again.
Have you learned any?
Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Good work.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I... Good.
Have you learned any?
Here's what I've... Good.
Let's try this again.
Stop. Me? I am your execution.
He's got me stuck. Shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Damn it. Got him! Let's go!
Cease this at once, Zangetsu.
Here we go.
How many times do I have to tell you? Our enemies are the demons and those in league with them.
And I say, what is the difference? The alchemists were the gunmen, the shardbinders the gun. All must be dismantled.
In the case of the alchemists, you are right. They coveted the powers of hell and must pay for it. But Miriam is not like them. She is fighting for us, at great personal risk.
Really? You forget how many of our friends perished for similarly misplacing their faith.
And do I look as weak? Look closer.
I was bored with her anyway.
Do your job, Zangetsu. You need to put a stop to Alfred.
And I will. But you listen to me, Shardbinder. If you value your life, then stay out of my sight. You can hold me to my word, Dominique. But don't presume to tell me what else I can or cannot do.
I apologize for my acquaintance. He had no right to speak to you like that.
Pay it no mind. I've been through worse.
I want you to know that I trust you, Miriam, and nothing anyone says could ever sway that trust.
Well, you have my thanks. It's nice to know that I have someone on my side.
Zangetsu is a demon hunter from a land far to the east. In the tumult of a decade ago, perhaps even longer, demons robbed him of everything precious to him, and he's despised everything to do with them since. His strength, however, is second to none.
I saw it for myself. I could tell he was holding back, but he was a...
Maybe it was a lack of conviction that dulled his blade. Well, I'll be off then.
This is the first time you get to fight Zangetsu. You fight him twice. The second time he's much worse. Much, much worse, actually. He's a real Pete Cheney. We're gonna save just for the fact that I know there's a boss battle right after his, like almost right after. So we're gonna just save here and be safe about it a little bit. Oh. Would like to have my power early on in the game. Not that I'm gonna get it. back, save. Well, not save, but heal and try again. Because I definitely want their power. Not his power, no! Well, that's not what I wanted. Yes!
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna get off. Alright, Rockwell Family Gaming Crew, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. If you did like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And that way you never miss a thing. And we will be on Rock Through Part 2 tomorrow. And we're also going to be playing Stray, the new game where you pretend to be a cat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, so. And we're also got a new, Infamous, First Light. We actually get to play as Fetch in this one, so we're going to be playing that as well. Thank you so much, and until next time, this has been noblesruby13, playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night Walkthrough Part 1. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. See you all later.